The Eurocopter AS350 a cureuil, now Airbus Helicopters H125, is a single-engine light utility helicopter originally designed and manufactured in France by Aerospatiale and Eurocopter. In North America, the AS350 is marketed as the A-Star. The AS355 a cureuil 2 is a twin-engine variant, marketed in North America as the Twin Star. The Eurocopter EC130 is a derivative of the AS350 airframe and is considered by the manufacturer to be part of the a cureuil single-engine family. In the early 1970s, Aerospatiale initiated a development program to produce a replacement for the aging Aerospatiale Alouette 2, while the Aerospatiale Gazelle, which had been developed in the 1960s and 1970s, had been met with numerous orders by military customers. Commercial sales of the type had been less than anticipated. Thus the need for a civil-oriented development was identified. The development of the new rotorcraft, which was headed by Chief Engineer René Mouy, was focused on the production of an economic and cost-effective aerial vehicle. Thus both Aerospatiale's production and procurement departments were heavily involved in the design process. One such measure was the use of a rolled sheet structure, a manufacturing technique adapted from the automotive industry. Another innovation was the newly developed Starflex main rotor. It was also decided that both civil and military variants of the emergent helicopter would be developed to conform with established military requirements. On the 27th of June 1974, the first prototype, an AS350C powered by a Lycoming LTS-101 turboshaft engine, conducted its maiden flight at Marignan, France. The second prototype, powered by a turbomeca Ariel 1A, following on the 14th of February 1975. The Ariel-powered version, the AS350B, intended for sale throughout the world except for North America, was certified in France on the 27th of October 1977, while the Lycoming-powered AS350C was certified by the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration on 21 December 1977. In March 1978, deliveries to customers began for the AS350B. Deliveries of the AS350C began in April 1978. Over time, the AS350 a cureuil A-Star has received further development. While the aircraft's design remains broadly similar, aspects such as the rotor system, power plants, and avionics have been progressively improved. On the 6th of February 1987, a prototype AS350B2 flew with a fenestron tail rotor in the place of its conventional counterpart. On the 1st of March 1997, the first AS350B3, equipped with an Ariel 2B engine, performed its first flight. Conversion programs and add-ons for AS350s have been produced and are offered by third-party aftermarket aerospace firms in addition to those available directly from the type's prime manufacturer. Variants of the Ariel-powered AS350B, AS350BA, AS350B1, AS350B2, and AS350B3 were progressively introduced, the later B3 differing from preceding models by the increasing use of digital systems, such as the Garmin-built G500H avionics suite and FADEC engine control system. Prior to 2013, the type had been manufactured principally at Eurocopter's Marignan facility, near Marseille, France. Eurocopter opted to, as part of a move to disperse its helicopter production activities, begin AS350 production and final assembly activities at its factory in Columbus, Mississippi for deliveries to U.S. commercial helicopter market. The A-Star has been Eurocopter's biggest-selling product in the U.S. commercial market, at one point selling roughly one AS350 every business day. In March 2015, the first Columbus-assembled AS350B3A received its FAA certification. In December 2015, Airbus Helicopters reported their intention to double the rate of AS350 production at Columbus in 2016 over the previous year. and that the facility is capable of producing up to 65 AS350s per year. The AS350 is a single-engine helicopter, powered either by a Lycoming LTS-101 or Turbomeca aerial power plant, that drives a 3-blade main rotor, which is furnished with a Starflex rotor head. The type is known for its high-altitude performance and has seen use by operators in such environments. Both the main and tail rotors make use of composite material and are designed to minimize corrosion and maintenance requirements. The AS350 was also developed to comply with the noise requirements in place in locations such as national parks. The in-cabin noise levels are such that passengers may also readily converse during flight. The aircraft can also be quickly started up and shut down, which is often useful during emergency medical services roles. It is equipped with hydraulically assisted flight controls. These controls remain operational, albeit operated with greater physical effort, in the event of a hydraulic failure. Much of the AS350's avionics are provided by Garmin, such as the GE106A course deviation indicator, GNS 430 VHF, WAR, localizer, glide slope indicator, global positioning system receiver, GTX 327 mode ANC transponder, and GMA 340H intercom. The vehicle and engine.